Hey man, what's going on? Man, man, I was just in Lou's stream, man. That shit was crazy, dude. Man, that's that's unfortunate, but I think the conversation went to slavery and stuff, and I don't know, I just whatever. But New, what's going on? What's going on, man? Josh, what's up? Dorian, what's up? Yeah, I was supposed to stream at 7, and then I saw Lou was going live. Like, gosh, damn it, let me change my time. So I changed the time up. I was actually supposed to stream earlier. What instrumental? This is actually from this all comes from YouTube. Actually, there's a whole library of music available that that they have. So there's certain tunes I like. So so YouTube doesn't let me change names anymore. I'm stuck with the name for this like another week. Yeah, man, you guys. Yeah, I knew you were GTC. I was like, what? Who is that? Wolf, what's going on? Wolf, welcome to the Coon streams, man. So we cooning over here, but for my anime niggas, don't worry, we're still doing a Taku Jump next week. But it's gonna be on Aizen's channel, not this channel. So for the nerd niggas, we're still doing a Taku Jump, but gonna do a little bit of cooning on this channel. So, bro, man, bro, there's so much fuckery going on that I didn't even want to do a stream today, but I was like, shit, if I don't say my 2 cents on what's going on, then I'll have to change my fucking thumbnail. There's so much stuff going on, and we're running a little bit late here, so we're gonna really go quick on this shit. So first of all, I just wanted to talk about the just Pearly Mayo arc that I thought was still ongoing. That's still happening, but there was an article. Now this is a bit old; it's not really new, but there was an article. In fact, this damn chick is now she was on Insider. I was like, what? So now Pearly Things has gotten so important that now she's hey, what's going on, Tara? What's going on? So yeah, now apparently Pearly did an article, a little piece with Insider. Says that she may sue her Black former podcaster Sarah co-host who quit for comments likening her YouTube business to Plantation. Sarah Garvey, that whole crap. That's crazy. So the Pearly Mayo arc continues. And this shit has gotten so big that it's now on getting articles about it. I was like, I didn't know it was gonna be that serious, but she does have a 1 million subscriber channel. Let's see, it says podcaster commentators are Sarah cuts ties with anti-feminist creator Pearl, accuses her of having a colonist mindset, not paying her Black co-host properly, told her Insider that his statements are deep inflammatory and she may be suing, right? And also, don't forget, Pearly Sama's been copywriting people, and I think she copyrighted a lot of his content. So it's crazy that she is now getting attention with her own articles and stuff. That sucks. But you know what? Like I said in the last stream, shit. Yeah, right. It could be a good Frozone cosplay, but it just goes to show that Pearly's still doing well. I mean, still banging out videos, shorts, and live streams and all types of bullshit, and people are still watching. Yeah, the Pearly, the fair use thing is kind of BS. No cap. But I think the thing that hurt Sarah was that whole contract thing, right? He must have violated the contract when he did that video on her and stuff like that. So like I said, there's a lot to cover. I even have to write some fucking notes down, dude. So there's this first of all, Abba and Preach actually did a video on her. I was like, oh, this is interesting. Let's see what this is about. And I was like, okay, what the hell did they say about her? Let me see if I could find it. Or is it? Where is it? Where is it? Just Pearly. Here it is. Boom. There it is. All right. All right. So I'm gonna play this. I never listened to this. I'm gonna play it really quickly because I don't want to waste too much time here. So let's turn it up to 125. Let's see what the hell this guy they're saying. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna roast her, but let's just see. I don't know.
In trouble. It was about to happen.
Okay, if you aren't aware, just Pearly Things, the lady
who's 26, unmarried, single, career-driven, and constantly tries to educate women on how to be submissive and married by 25. Has gotten in trouble recently. Not for not taking her own advice and being the opposite of whatever the fuck she preaches, but more so for having Nick Fuentes, who's a white supremacist,
anti-Semite,
on her platform. And basically, when she invited him on the platform for an interview, she didn't push back against any of the stuff that she said. Basically, was co-signing him.
And I just like to say, when you come on Pearly Things, yeah, all right, we've got best smokes for you. And where you now?
Listen, you've sat down and you've ate off just Pearly Things by tagging us, yeah? And your production is not our production. Our production is big out here. You get me? I got bare smoke for you lot, bro. Both of you lot. I got smoke for Abba and Preach, bro.
You're saying shit now, right?
I'm pretty sure this dude's unemployed now.
You're saying shit now?
Yeah.
Oh man, one of the slaves got mad. But a lot of people were adding just Pearly. That's what YouTubers do. That's not a shock. I don't know what's the big deal about that. And Abby and Preach, they mentioned a bunch of people on the internet, so social media. I mean, so that's everyone's gonna try to cloud chase. It's not just Abba and Preach, you know.
If you come in, because when you come for Pearly Thing, where you now? Where's the smoke? Where's your cigar? Where's your cigarette? Where's it? Because when you come from one of us, yeah. And what about when people come from one of y'all? What's she gonna do?
Listen, I'll say this about her.
Fuck out of here, clown.
I think it's wild that people have an issue with her right now when she's made her entire career on clowning black women.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, now that she says something about black people as a whole, y'all got an issue. But when she was clowning black, I remember this girl used to have videos back in the day. She used to hit me up all the time. I never really responded much. She used to hit us up and she's like, oh, I want to interview you guys. You know, I got one of the fastest growing podcasts in the world. This is like when she had like 100K subs. And she had this video. She's like, look at this video, it's going viral. And it was her talking to this black woman telling her how ridiculous she is. And on the face of it, it's like, all right, whatever, like, fine. But when I started seeing her try to do the new come up where she transitioned from what she used to be, which was before her videos were like, whitest girl in the world reacts to new rap song. Whitest girl in the world reacts to Abba and Preach. I'm like, okay, this racial dynamic that she keeps playing into is corny and cringe as fuck. So she saw it as a marketing ploy. That was her in to get in, right? She then transitioned to the next step, which is like, oh, I see what Kevin Samuels and some of these other red pills are doing. Let me try to emulate that. So she inserted herself and she was just talking. And I was like, y'all don't find it fucking weird that a white woman who grew up in a extremely wealthy in some rural part of America, okay?
So I'm going to show you the front of the house.
Oh,
I wish I could like be in these videos, but I could not find a sibling that felt like
is making her career giving marriage and life advice as some young 22
they said
to older black women.
The parents are rich and shit.
Any Asian, any Latinos, white women to preach? No, black women. So I was already looking at her a little bit weird, and she invited me a bunch of times. I never wanted to go on. My man's 28 going on 80, and I don't want that to be you guys. And that's why today's sponsor, T.H. Henley, is coming in to save the day. I get compliments, but you'll also get a free gift.
All right, sponsor.
I don't know. You just see the switch up that she's done over the last 2 years, and it's been fascinating to see the kind of title she had before, content she's making, to what she's making now. I just don't buy it. I never did. At the end of the day, do I think she's some kind of race supremacist? No, I don't. I think she's just somebody who wants to make money. And her capitalistic mindset made her realize that black men will support a woman who echoes what they think, especially if she doesn't look like them. And so they threw money at her. Truth is, she's a goofy broad who found a way into the community and was able to make a lot of money off you guys. And she will continue because a lot of dudes are more concerned with getting back at women or showing them up than they are with actually getting to the truth of any situation. Because if you look at her, she's a giant flaming hypocrite. The thing that she is the exact thing that she preaches against. She ain't got no husband. She's a career-driven woman who's very, very argumentative and isn't submissive in any type of way. How's she the one to tell everyone how to live and what they should be, but she's not even an example of the thing that she talks about?
Okay, so yeah, this has happened before. Pearly's not the first one who's gonna do it, and there'll be more. Like I said, the playbook is pretty easy. You know, there's so many different examples of pick me channels out there, like Danica. Keep mentioning she Danica actually posted a new pic on her community tab, and I am noticing her teeth. Oh man, her teeth I guess are better. I don't know, but yeah, channels like hers, you know, so that's nothing new. Who's the dude from the White Manosphere? I forgot his name. The president, the dude with always wears that red hat. That dude made a short on Pearly calling her a red pill hoe or some shit. I was like, God damn, that's cold. But saying that, you know, dudes are simping for her and stuff like that. And there's a lot of red pill hoes and stuff like that. Called her a hoe and all that shit. Once again, the playbook is there. It's easy. Yep, have tits, male talking points, sound nice. And I mean, it's an easy bag. It really is, right? Anyone can get the bag. And see, that's the thing. The entry is so easy. Even for the dudes, all you got to do is pander. I mean, start roasting Keisha up, roast and roast and roast and roast, and if you just pander hard enough, you'll do fine, right? So let me keep playing this. I don't know if there's any much he needs to say here. Let's see.
Y'all never find that shit kind of weird? And then on racial issues, I don't even think that she's some kind of supremacist. I just think she's ignorant. That's it. I just think she's ignorant. And when a man came on the platform and said a bunch of stuff, she just didn't have the wherewithal or the ability to counter anything because she wasn't well read on it.
And there was a lot of things that she was agreeing on that, was whatever. But whatever.
I just think she just doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about, which is true for many of the subjects that she talks on. None of this is surprising, so I thought this was actually kind of boring and dull. Yeah, what do you think?
It was just very expected. When I saw that shit, I was like, yeah.
Okay, there's another thing there too. I mean, who says you have to be an expert at relationships to sell relationship-based products on the internet? I mean, the people that are doing these pick-me channels, and then even on the other side, all the dudes, all the experts, the game niggas, all that shit, they don't really show a lot of shit. I mean, they could just talk isms, and hey, people are gonna believe that shit. I was telling people in the chat on this one channel I watch, I'm like, if Carroll Samus was still alive today, and this guy said, "Yo, I'm from planet Mars," some of these niggas would actually believe it. I'm actually at least 30% of Negroes would believe Carroll Samus is from Mars if he said that shit. It's just the fucking truth. And a lot of these dudes and women are mommies and daddies. I'm sure if I went to the comic book, the comment section of like Danica or whatever, I would see all types of goofy comments, bro. Yeah, ism. Yeah, he's one of those dudes. Does the game shit. I mean, shout out to him, raising his sons and stuff. I saw a picture of that. I was like, okay, good shit. No hate there. No hate. And just, by the way, once again, we're just chilling, cooning, and stuff like that. Nothing personal.
All right, everyone. Chill.
Yeah. Just, cooning. All right. So we're done with that shit. I just wanted to hear what he had to say. Pretty standard stuff there. That's pretty much standard. So earlier today, Keep It Techie on Rich's channel, they were talking about all the shit that happened. And Keep It Techie made a comment about why he's doing his tech content in the space and not going to the tech community or something like that. He made a comment. He's like, oh, well, like, what other community can I get like 90% black men at? I'm like, okay, I get that. But I think it's been proven that niggas in this space don't care about STEM and they don't care about tech, all that self-improvement shit. It's just, they don't care. I mean, you can do it. Now, of course, I mean, you can advertise. Let's say I had a tech channel, you could advertise here and in the actual tech community. Sure, right? You could do both at the same time. But I think, just my opinion for Keep It Techie and people like him, I would rather just go in the tech community because I can inspire more people. They may not be all black, but who cares? At least it's still people. Men, women, shit, even kids. And you can really inspire a bigger audience, probably make way more money, especially from sponsors. Because I mean, sponsors who find out you're only catering to like one specific group, I mean, they may not like that, and then you're gonna get better engagement, better views. I mean, so if you're doing a tech channel, I say just go in the main community, man, and just like be great, So I'm not hating that, I'm not hating on the tech niggas because I'm a tech nigga. How can I hate on myself? This doesn't make sense. But to be doing that shit in this space, I just this is a waste of time. I think your time should be better off in that own sector and just do your thing. Shit. That's my thing. So that was the little thing about tech in the space argument. And then look what happened to fucking Black Brain Trust and all those other people that were trying to do tech and shit. No one really cared. So whatever. No one cares. It's all right. So here's this. And I'm trying to do better with collecting clips and shit. It's kind of hard. I gotta get used to cooning. I'm not good at a coon compared to SKC and the other folk, but I'm trying my best to learn how to coon better. So here's another clip from Angry Man, which I thought was funny as fuck. I thought it was funny. So he's on the Fight Club, Anton shit, and he says this, which I thought was hilarious.
These bitches would have never fucking took over in the first goddamn place.
Well, you seem like you talk about a whole nother thing.
If these
Well,
motherfucking tender dick ass niggas in this space would have gave me the motherfucking crown, these bitches would have never fucking took over in the first goddamn place.
Well, you seem like you talk about a whole nother thing.
And they took that nigga off the panel. So once again, Angry Man, he's like, he wanted the crown of the space or something, whatever the fuck that means, and niggas didn't give it to him for some reason. I don't even know what that means. Maybe it's because the other people didn't choose him. I don't know, but that shit was weird. And keep in mind, and it's not like once again, this is not even hate. It's just shit I see that's funny. This guy has 400K subscribers, bro, and he sounds like this. I mean,
these motherfucking tender dick ass niggas in this space would have gave me the motherfucking crown, these bitches would have never fucking took over in the first goddamn place.
I mean, he's on a panel with, a couple other peeps. But keep in mind, I'm pretty sure he's the one who has the biggest channel on this panel. I don't know these other guys, but I'm pretty sure they don't have 400K. But here he is complaining. I'm like, yo, what's going on here, man? So Angry Man's still doing his thing, ranting about, which was funny as fuck. I thought that was fucking hilarious. And then we have so today we had Ramil's panel, Ramil's thing, and we had fucking Minister Nap over here do his thing and doing the tea shit, which I thought was fucking hilarious. And apparently we find out that David Carroll was simping over the pink pill. And what's crazy is that pink pill, and I'm not even subscribed, but I was like, let me just check her out just because they're mentioning her. Pink pill made a stream just like an hour later saying, kind of going in on the Lord Savior David Carroll. I was like, what? And she had a couple clips. I gotta get the screenshots here. I'm just gonna she had a whole thing of David Carroll simping, her saying nice shit to him and sending him photos of her in dresses and shit. Very fucking now it's not like he was like well, I would say for the David Carroll thing, I mean, niggas want to smash. I mean, right? I think the village arsonist, that dude, he got kind of like disappointed. We got disappointed because a lot of people look up to David Carroll. That's a YouTube daddy for a lot of niggas. Then to find out that he was simping over the pink pill, especially pink pill who doing this gender war bullshit loop. I thought that was funny as fuck, honestly. But I know a lot of the hardcore fans. Oh my god, David Carroll, all that shit. I thought it was funny as fuck, dude. I really did. He started seeing people defend it. I'm gonna play a little bit of Ramil's thing. Luckily, he kept it up. What do you say? You're not supposed to target your own race for tech. It's like, and I like Jap and David Jab tripping though. I don't really have anything against Jap. But here's my thing about his German Shepherd content he was doing. Okay, so technically speaking, right? Jap's content is SPE, whether you want to admit it or not, whether you're a fan or not. It's exactly the same shit that Thai City and Ramil make fun of, right? Technically, is SPE. It's the same shit. He's doing the same shit, but that's the thing with his content. So, I mean, it's funny. I mean, yeah, but he's just doing the same old thing. Oh, okay. You're saying Ramil's SPE now? Anti? Interesting. Interesting perspective there. Interesting perspective. I would say this, that once again, I talked about the SPE thing before. I do think it's funny. I do think it's stupid to be shaming women because it's not going to work. But it's like to do SPE, you actually have to cover people shaving and SBing. So at the same time, you're paying attention to people SBing at the same time, making fun of people that do SBE, you know? So it's like, well, it becomes almost, it's a gray area, I would say. Yeah, I would say there's a gray area. But let me see if I could play this. I'm not going to play all of it. Let me see if I could find it where Minister Sharp's like doing all the tea and bullshit.
She said,
let me see.
For the money on the fee. Oh, shit. See, the email did make this public. All right. The other one is deceased. Did y'all see it? Do you still want me to put? Y'all want me to zoom in or what?
Nobody say shit. All those years, nobody said shit. Nothing. Nothing came out at all.
Because she clout chasing. That's why.
Okay, so she lying.
Okay, bet.
Okay, so then. Okay.
Oh, and this is about what he just said. It is a good point though. Like, yeah, it's definitely a loop. It's a good point though. Why didn't anyone say anything about David Carroll this whole time? Why didn't they say anything? I mean, if he was doing this behind the scenes, I mean, someone would have definitely found out and roasted him. Like, you know, or at least clown, you know, nothing personal, but it's, you know, a little bit of clowning jokes, you know, that's normal for Black YouTube. When they have done that, it's weird how they didn't do it. And then all of a sudden it just happened today. I thought that was weird. Dorian says they're anti-SBE, but they fuck with those types of women that are getting SBE. Yeah, well, there you go. I'm glad some of y'all see it. But let me see if I can find more in the.
Okay, so then, I mean, what we talking about here?
But once again, we got.
And let me know if you're interested and all this other. She trying to make it seem like he was doing all this thirsting and.
Got the day, you.
I don't know if this nigga. Because I look at the chat room.
Okay, so this is when Mr. Jap here was like bringing up like evidence that he was talking to the pink pill and all this shit, and then you see, you know, I don't know, it's just kind of cringe. I'm not gonna lie, like he's over here. It's like, I don't know, during the Ramil stream, he felt like he was so excited, you know, to talk crap. But then you find out that he's also behind the scenes was, you know, had a contact with the pink pill. But once again, right? This Black YouTube shit, what you see online and offline are totally different. That's the thing, right? Don't be shocked that the bald eagle Cynthia G may be talking to some of these other dudes on the other side. Just don't be shocked by any of this, man. Like, I thought it wasn't really a big deal. I mean, I know everyone was so like inspired by David Carroll's videos and stuff, but I'm really not surprised, man. And this dude was like simping over like some pictures over like some little like her in clothes pictures, not anything even like sexual. This like shit that she posts on her community tab. I was like, oh, that's funny.
Everybody saying
We talking about we talking about the dudes on the panel. Fuck them niggas in the chat. Fuck them niggas in the chat. The niggas in the chat.
Hold on one second. Are you saying that I'm lying?
No, it's not a.
If you're telling me I'm lying, I'm gonna put my fucking.
All right, even if you tell the truth, bro, that's not even the point. I'm coming.
Hold on. Let
one second.
Go ahead.
At least let respond real quick.
Hold on one second. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let niggas just cook and talk and do all shit.
No, I ain't gonna cook you.
If you're saying that Minister Jap is telling a lie, I'm going to put my foot on the gas on this situation, and I'm going to make sure that I prove my goddamn point. If you don't want all that shit to go out, chill.
It's just, my thing is like I don't know. I mean, my thing is that I don't necessarily care whether you're telling the truth or lying. I just thought it was funny how much he cared. That's my thing. He's like, yo, man, I just FaceTimed. I just FaceTimed the pink pill so you could give her the link and she could come up out here and talk her truth and all this other shit. It's like, yo, it's really not that. I mean, it's funny. I mean, I don't know, unless like it'd be different if he was like, oh, this be funny if she was come out here and, you know, start roasting her. Like it looked like he was like excited to like pass the tea. I was like, yo. So when this was happening, right? There were some people in the chat trying to say, oh, this is gossip. Man, we can't do this. We can't do gossip here. Man, this is Jack. This is tea, Ramil. Like, why are we doing gossip though? We're supposed to hold it down and everything like that.
Mama, I love you. P.O.P. Hold it down. Right these out.
Yeah, and then some of the dudes are like, oh man, we can't do this tea here. Let's go to the undercut underground. I was like, you niggas, man. Man, I like this. It's like, yo, I saw someone, I forgot who it was. Dude was like, man, we can't do this on YouTube. Let's go to the uncut. I'm like, God damn it, yo. And I'm like, I wish I could talk, like I said, and I'm not a hater, nigga, or anything. I'm just saying, observing shit. And I know this. I know Ramil would say this shit probably if I was to talk to Ramil right now and say, yo, some of these niggas are like your sons, right, Ramil? Like, some of these dudes care a lot, bro. And I'm not gonna belittle, it's cool, creating your own stuff and content and stuff, it's good. So there's nothing wrong with creating something for yourself. It's all cool. But when I saw that, I'm like, yo, do you realize that someone could enter a website with a burner account, pay whatever paywall, and you're in? Like the entry is still the same, unless I guess if you're like maybe you're the admin of that website and you don't want someone to make an account at your website. I guess you can decline it, I guess, but that's some type of security. But anyone can. These spaces are completely open. I don't know why people think there's an entryway or just some type of TSA gate to, scan people, make sure everyone's a man or some shit. Like, I don't know why people think that, man. This is just the internet. Nah, people watch it. People watch the Uncut Underground. No, look at JTC. He's just trying to roast. Right, yeah, he's aware. Come on, he's aware. And I just thought the gossip shaming was stupid because, this is Black YouTube. You remove gossip. Okay, because what is that? That's celebrity news. Oshay's bullshit. That you remove that. His channel's gone. Celebrity news. This thing happened to this Tyrone. This person. This Keisha happened. This Keisha happened to this thing. Keisha said this. Keisha said that. Tyrone said this. Toby said that. The African version. All that shit. That's all gossip. I don't understand. So when people start to gossip shame, I'm like, yo. And to Ramil's point, I think it was good that there was going to be proof and receipts shown. There was nothing wrong with that. It's just the way that Minister Knapp over here was just so excited. Like, this guy couldn't wait. I was like, this is kind of weird, man. Like, it was kind of cringe. But there's nothing wrong getting receipts. That's cool. Right. Yeah, like I said, it's fucking gossip 2K. Yeah, that's funny. And weed. It's literally majority gossip. You're shaming in Black YouTube. You're shaming gossip in Black YouTube, which is a huge market. Manosphere and Black YouTube dating stuff is really a lot of gossip. So I thought that was funny as fuck. Let's keep listening. I'm not going to play this whole thing.
Hey, man,
hold on, Zulu. Let me say this to Jack real quick. Jack, it ain't got nothing with the truth, the lie, all that shit. Men lie, women lie, whatever. But my thing is with you, good brother, like, you jumping out your body doing the most, trying to prove a point on something with a bitch. Like, she's sending you shit, or whatever this shit is about.
Yeah,
it's whatever, bro. But my thing is with you, like, you know better, nigga. Like, these bitches gonna say, do whatever when they come to any situation.
Hey, hold on.
But you jumping out of your body trying to sit up here and send receipts of shit.
The truth, though.
Hold on, Jack.
I feel you. Hey,
but as a
profit with it is not backbiting to expose a profit.
A whole talking, goddammit. When
You know what you doing, nigga. And I told you what you doing, nigga. You like this. You know better, nigga.
Hashtag
no, he said he liked the fucker.
Yes, hashtag conscious strategy. Come on,
man. You know better, though, man.
Y'all thought I wasn't gonna hop on this. What the fuck you niggas talking about? Y'all know.
Come on, dog.
And a valid point. Why wouldn't Ramil get Minister Jap on there, talk his shit. I mean, it's not like he gets on panels a lot anyway, so that was kind of expected. And then to bring in Pink about the pink pill and David Carroll. I mean, come on, that was a good thing to happen. So of course he was gonna do it. Now I really think he should have had Pink Pill on there. That would have been funny as shit. I mean, just for the laughs, but it's funny. So I don't know who's gonna be defending David Carroll now. I know Reg was laughing that shit up. I laughed with you. I mean, I thought that shit was funny as fuck. And then, like I said, the Pink Pill made a stream and was saying all types of shit, like, oh, well, y'all should get better leaders, femininity has a lot of power. Look what I did. Ha 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 ha. Point a finger, all that shit. Apparently, on the men's side of the gender war shit, niggas were threatening her kids. I didn't know that. Like, that's a bit over the top. I didn't know niggas were doing that. But I guess I shouldn't be shocked. This is Black YouTube, so we're in the Arkham Asylum and shit. So I shouldn't be shocked. That is kind of sad though, that niggas were so bothered that they would threaten some kids. But I don't know. I guess that's I should have extremely low expectations at Black YouTube. So whatever. That's shocking. That is some lame shit though. But I mean, she's just playing the game like everyone else is on the other side. So I mean, and of course in her chat, man. I saw one chick call dudes dust demons. I was like, oh, okay, that's a new one. I was like, what the fuck is a dust demon? That's a new one for me. I never heard that shit before, but I thought that was funny, man. Once again, it's funny, and I think people just need to, be indifferent and just enjoy the laughs. Don't try to be a fucking fanboy, and don't expect people online to be your fathers and dads, and you guys think, you never know, dude. I mean, let's see who else could do some crazy shit. Like the dude you think is single or could be fucking married. You never know. Shit, look at Tommy. I mean, Tommy be talking all types of shit, right? But on the back end, dude smashing the same chicks he complains about every day. So what the fuck? Same old shit. Right? Same old shit. Let me see oh man, and then talk about funny over here. Let's see. What else? Let's see. I don't know, man. So I've been looking at LER lately. I don't know. This guy had a video. He's been doing some Black Manosphere videos, and not gonna lie, when it comes to LER, I don't no hate. Once again, we're just chilling.
All right, everyone, chill.
But this guy did the video, said the Black Manosphere has to fight for freedom. I was like, what are you trying to say here? I didn't even listen to it. I was just like, all right, LER, I have no idea what you're gonna say, if it's gonna make sense or sound stupid. I don't know. Let's just see what he's gonna say here. I'm kind of curious what he's gonna say.
This is my last time, but what I know is
a lot of people found out what the Manosphere was relatively recently. Manosphere been around maybe either close to a decade or maybe a decade, something like that. More than a decade. The Black Manosphere 2.0, I would say. But there's a Manosphere prior to that. But the Black Manosphere has to fight, because what you get is interlopers and infiltrators who either a Black Manosphere when it's convenient for them as far as clout and hopefully views and money wise, and then you get people who are anti-Black Manosphere for clout views otherwise. It could be an ideology thing too. But so now the guys in the space we have to fight to say, okay, you're not paying attention to who we said was in the space. You're just making up people, and y'all are running with it. So when they say Black men, we have to fight narrative. The Black Manosphere is kind of a ground zero for that, because we can put the truth right in front of your face, but you'd rather take a lie from a person that we have no idea who they are. You know what I'm saying? So we have to fight for our quote unquote freedom. We're fighting for our life here. I'm not gonna do the R. Kelly Gayle King thing, but that's how it is.
I don't know. See, once again, the thing that I don't know. Does anyone notice that anyone who falls under Oshay when they make these type of videos, it's like, did you talk to Oshay about this? It's just like, did you talk to Oshay about this? Like, people are curious about, oh, well, the direction of the space, and the direction of the space is this, and it should be this, but it's this. I'm like, but all the dudes that have been under Oshay, LER, AM1, that nigga, y'all be making these Manosphere videos, but it's like, you guys are under fucking, even Keep It Techie, all you guys are under Oshay for the most part. For the most part, you guys didn't talk to him, say, hey, man, this is kind of fucked up where the space is going. Or I didn't see any videos about, well, Oshay sold out. This is fucked up. I didn't see any videos from any of these three. I don't know. Maybe they did it. I missed it. I don't know. But I'm trying to think of anyone that did a video about Oshay selling out, you know, just jumping the fence, that was under him. And I don't think I've seen it. Oshay students surpass him usually. Yeah, all right. Goddamn. That's true. Paris Milan, all those other folks. Yeah, true. That's true. You know, I don't know, but let's just see what he has. I don't know.
One of the things sometimes, like, we have to fight for our freedom because, and in some ways, we're more free than other spaces in making content. And the reason why is because we're shadow banned. So, in one instance, most of us are shadow banned. So, we're fighting for the freedom to get out of the YouTube algorithm jail, right?
Nah, I call bullshit once again. All right, so shadow banning. Just to explain what that means. So basically, it's like when you make videos and you can search your videos are not coming up in search and stuff like that. And you can test this by actually looking up your videos and see if they come up. You know, I call it kind of bullshit because look at what the keep in mind, Black YouTube is bigger than Black Manosphere, right? Look at all the fucking streams, Fight Club, Lapeef, and then all the fucking Anton spheres has done, right? They're doing the same damn topics you guys are doing. So there's really there's nothing unique, honestly. Once again, I said this in the chat. I said this I meant on my last stream. The only thing that's unique is the chat, dude. I mean, Lapeef and Fight Club are doing the same topics. Like the topics are not unique, bruh. They're not. So are they shadow banned? Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. So that shadow ban thing, and there's a way to fix it. This you know, maybe alter your titles up and shit like that, you know, stuff like that. So I call that, you know, I call cap. And then this whole like, oh, well, we're locked down, we're at ground zero. It's like, you're at ground zero because the niggas up top didn't put y'all on. And, you know Ty likes to make fun of it, but the crab better mentality, all that shit. But we just heard it from Oshay not too long ago that they were picking and choosing who to rise up. So why didn't you niggas pick your boy LER? I mean, wasn't he in the Brother Pill for a while? I mean, I thought his commentary on the Brother Pill was great because he has the kind of the laid back thing going on. And then like Oshay was like the coon. But I mean, why didn't y'all pick LER? Why? I mean, was it not good for the economy?
Mama, economy make me understand all the numbers. Why daddy's all over.
I mean, I'm just saying. And no shade, but I see the play, man. Y'all could have rose LER up a while ago, years ago, honestly. And you can't say the bullshit. Oh, well, he's too laid back. It's a personality. No, can't say that shit. That's cap too. Because trust me, you go to general YouTube, some of these white YouTubers have no personality at all. Are you seeing the channel called Reporter of the Week? This dude just talks about food all day. Dude is so damn laid back, monotone as fuck. Dude has like 2 million subscribers. So I don't want to hear that shit. Oh, you don't have personality. No. There's probably other strengths LER has, but you niggas just didn't raise him up. Well, okay, isn't entertaining, sure. But niggas could have helped him out. I don't know. I'm just saying. Yeah, I thought he deserved better than that. I'm just saying. I thought he deserved better. Who cares? He's not that funny. He really isn't. Who cares? But dude has some good commentary. Right? and niggas still didn't put him up. I was like, God damn it, y'all cold as fuck. So if LER started cooning, then he would be entertaining, I guess. I don't know, man. I didn't like what they did in the LER. I mean, I was fucked up. Oshay should have put him on a long time ago. On some real shit.
Because the message is impactful. It's way bigger than the space actually thought it would be. But at the same time, because we're shadow banned, we're really free to let loose with things you agree with and with things you might not agree with. You get what I'm saying? So we can be completely free because guess what? We're not really, we're more suppressed than pushed. So all the rules, all the YouTube rules and how to grow, they don't work on us the same. Other people, like shout out to
Okay, no. Once again, that's suppressed shit. Total cap. Total cap. Shout out to Sexy Red. Started her channel. No cap. She's getting the people in her lives now. It's like what, 30, 40? I think I've seen it at 70, 60 already. I don't want to. I mean, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Y'all aren't shackled to the ground and shit. People. I mean, damn. I mean, it's just excuses right now.
man, he does these shorts and he's growing substantially. But I can tell you, like, I think Bernard Riley grew some too. But one thing I can tell you is YouTube has said for years, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. And brothers in the Black Manosphere have done all those things and on a regular basis not actually got the results that of being moved forward to get more eyes. That hasn't really happened. We had to do something that basically emulates something that white people do to get a whiter algorithm, basically. But
what?
That's the thing. But the other thing is we have to fight for our freedom because we have people who don't necessarily like this space who are just trying to dox people. That's it. Like they're trying to get as much information on people as they can. They'll friend request you or try to look you up online or other platforms. If you have a job, they'll call your job. This, that, and the third. So even if people have
Okay, well, I agree with that shit. That shit's I'm not a fan of that. That's some lame shit. I'm not cool with that. Yeah, I don't support that shit. That's some lame shit. Like, yo, just let it be jokes and fun, man. Y'all keep ruining the damn fun, man. God damn, like, it shouldn't be about that shit. But look at what yeah, right. Yeah, okay, that might say Bernard. Yeah, because Bernard's laid back, but he ain't really. Oh, I think Bernard's reactions can be funny when he doesn't want to say some fuckery. He'll kind of like stay cool, but he got 30K right now, so shit, he got out of it. The fuck,
have a point of view. It's attacked to the point where you want somebody to lose their livelihood, which probably
yeah, I don't agree with that. That's lame.
When we want free speech, it's when we not even want some things can be deemed as hate speech that aren't. Now, mind you, I've never really got a strike. I've got a few warnings because of the music, but the reason I bring up the strike thing is because some people say things that aren't really offensive, but because you've been in the Black Manosphere, strike. So we have these issues. So you got to fight for.
Oh yeah, Kev, what's going on, bro? Hey man, hey, you found the Coon channel. What's going on, Kev? What's up, Kev?
Your freedom per se, and then how can I do this? And then when you witness other people basically parrot the content, and people who are supportive of the Black Manosphere, they're supportive in the dark.
But, okay. Something I was gonna say too. What's going on, Kev? Now, and I'll say this, right? And I think, Kev, you're about to do a stream soon about the Manosphere Dead topic too, because I keep seeing this topic being mentioned, and it is kind of annoying. I ain't gonna lie, but that's why I'm making fun of it. But LER said something. Damn, what did he say? I had to rewind that shit. Damn. See, I don't write this shit down. This is all this off my head, dude. Damn, what did he say? Damn, what was he talking about? Oh, okay. Tomorrow night? Cool. All right. So LER said that some people don't like the Black Manosphere. Some people like it. Some people dislike it. And I think the one thing that, this is my critique, that I think the Manosphere, just although it is the internet, so kind of people don't give a shit, is that I'm curious on do people kind of investigate why people don't like the space? That's my thing. You know, I don't know if people actually ever just asked why people don't like it, or maybe it's like, people, why give attention to the negative stuff and then maybe focus on the positive stuff. Maybe someone may counter and say that. I mean, sure, fair enough. Fair enough. Um I could say that maybe. But that's my thing. Or maybe, I don't know, because I feel like, once again, I feel like it's too easy to come off as a hater. It's like way too easy. Like if you disagree with a couple of the bigger channels, like, oh well, now you're a hater or ass nigga or some shit. If you don't agree with a lot of the popular opinions, up now you're a hater. You have to like everything people say, all this stuff. Like it's way too easy. Way too easy in this space. That's just my opinion. But I would just say, and avoiding like the trolls and stuff. I mean, maybe just ask some people who seem to not like the space. Ask them why, because you know what? I'm guaranteed that there's no way everyone 100% hates the space. I think that's kind of cap. I think there's probably a balance, but I think instead of just ignoring the other side, maybe just figure out, okay, what the fuck? Why they don't like it? But then once again, and the subscriber supremacy once again, because his channel's small, so what the fuck? His voice don't matter. So I guess they could just do that to you too, right? Oh well, his channel's not big enough, so it really don't matter. Oh, well, he's in the chat. Well, it really don't matter. Although this space has the most unique chat ever, and I think the chat should be really dissected a lot. I mean, the chat needs to get respected. I mean, this chat's super unique to the space that I've seen on YouTube. But that's just my opinion. Just, I don't think anyone hates the space 100, unless you're like, trying to troll and like, attack people's families. Okay, well, yeah, I don't agree with that bullshit. But I think everyone has a different balance. I think it's worth kind of, just seeing what the other sides are and shit.
The people who parrot the Black Manosphere, they're supportive of them in the light. So now you have to fight for, not I wouldn't say sanity, but fight for keep fighting to keep the will to actually make the content, because it's like, oh, okay, y'all really don't rock with me like that. I'm not even saying me, I'm just saying the general thing. But what winds up happening is we gotta, fight for quote unquote our freedom. And then other people don't want to hear it. But in some ways, we gotta fight. We have to fight for our freedom, and it technically frees the parroters, the interlopers, and the infiltrators, because if we have a win, you have a win. But you're not really fighting for us to be in a better position, because a lot of you people who parrot the space, you're in a position where somebody else has worked for, and a lot of y'all know it. So now these guys got to fight to get in the spot that's actually theirs, but basically you took it because the YouTube algorithm made you more palatable. So,
oh man, God, that's a good. Okay, so this goes back to the Black YouTube. Black YouTube is bigger than Black Manosphere. That's just the facts, right? Now, this is a good example is where the LapeefNetwork and Fight Club and all the other fucking podcasts that are just doing the same shit, right? These topics that they're doing are nothing new, that I think people would agree that the Manosphere was already talking about, right? The Manosphere was already talking about all those topics that they're talking about. I mean, all of their portals for brand new people to come into those channels, although because I would say they're more, the entry is wider on those channels, more kind of like if you think about it, Lapeef and the Fight Club, but they're more like the Starbucks. it's like a gentrified Manosphere, basically. That's basically what it is. It's like more, it's like the McDonald's of a Manosphere, versus Manosphere might be like a more mom and pop type restaurant type vibe. That's how it seems to me, right? So there's going to be way more portals in that area, more people entering from that area. But it is true that a lot of those topics are new, they're old. The Space Done talked about a lot of that shit for fucking years, probably, multiple streams of content that people probably could have looked up, or maybe it got deleted, who knows? But I see that point. I see where he's going with that. Once again, Oh, you're saying LER is too mentally stable? That's another thing too. I said that in my last stream where, as a black person on the internet, if you're not cooning too hard, I mean, you might lose views. Like, honestly, if you're too chill, it's either you're gonna be pandering, you got to pander super hard, or you have to coon like super hard. That's the best way for just blacks to succeed on social media, it seems. All right, but it's true. LER is mad chill. Maybe he's too chill for the space. I mean, I don't. That could be a good point there. You know, if he's not angry. Oh, he's not angry. I never seen LER angry, bitter, nothing. He's just laid back and shit. So that could be a point. But I don't know. I thought that was interesting. I mean, you know, when Oshay does his thing, it's like the people that are under him kind of stay quiet. Maybe is that the loyalty thing or whatever? I don't know. Maybe it is. Fine, fair enough. If that's the case. And then there's another one here where LER. I'm gonna have to fast forward to shit because I know I don't want to be too long-winded. But he did a Space's Dead video. It's like, oh, okay, let's see what he has to say on this. And I wish more people like him would say stuff on this stuff because it's good to hear. Because you don't really do too much of these videos, so that's why I'm like, oh, okay, let's see what he has to say. Versus like the typical people, So let's see. I'm gonna try to make it fast on this one because it's long as shit.
I'm trying to see that new YouTube look guys who are in support of it or what have, or in support of the content creator. Guys who are like, nah, I ain't rocking with that. And this ain't the first time that's happened in this space. It's not the first time something happened in this space. Yeah, I know, fam. It's not the first time in this space that people have agreed with and disagreed with something at the same time. It's not that big of a deal. Personally, I get it though. There's always been blow-ups. Now, for the people who like for some of you people who think, yo, the Black Manosphere is dead, is dying. The reason I use the Black Panther picture is because at the end of the movie, the second Black Panther, after the second little Marvel credit that they have at the end of the movies, it says, the Black Panther will return, right? So if y'all think that this space is dead, it will return. And for a number of reasons. One, let's just say this space did die. Let's just for, fun, this space died. Well, all of the other people that parrot this space, they would have to do something completely different. Because if this space dies, that means you don't want to hear that content from anybody else, right? Now, if that hypothetically were to happen and this space died and the people say, no, I'm gonna keep making this content, then that means it was a lie to begin with, right? So there are people who are, not in this space as content viewers or subscribers. It's like subscribers and sometimes just a fickle audience. People can say the same thing. Like 50 people can say the exact same thing. It's just, who do you feel like listening to? That's it. Who are you comfortable with listening to it? So when people go, oh, I'm tired of hearing the same thing, that's not true. What's up, Ron? That's not true. It's not that you're.
Yeah, that's once again, LER is right on that. Your whole I don't want to hear this topic again. Although we be roasting and clowning, the general public, the majority of the audience likes these things being repeatedly talked about. That's just what it is. Look at the fucking passport shit. We had the Austin passport arc that was talked about for almost 3 months. We're gonna talk about passports again, probably, in later this year. No, I don't know. That was a pretty long arc, so that means passport talk may be done for the year. Maybe, I don't know, but it'll probably come back next year. And then it's gonna be the colorisms, all that shit. I guess because new people that are coming in are not gonna look up old shit. I think that's another thing too. They're gonna look for recent uploads and recent streams. So that might be a reason why, right? Might be a reason why. He was saying, so if this space dies, then the topics die. And he said something about if this space dies, then the topics, the copycats like the lapeefs and stuff won't do those topics. I'm like, I don't really know about that. Because once again, lapeef and all them, they're just McDonald's. McDonald's is long lasting. Now, I'll be honest though, I'd rather be in a Manosphere chilling than in a fucking lapeef chat. And I honestly, I've never been in those chats. I don't really plan to. They don't look fun at all. I mean, and those topics, I don't really care about them. I really don't. So I probably won't even be in those damn chats. So the people who are doing Manosphere material in a different way don't have many subs and rarely get talked about. Yeah, right, because they're not popular. And that would, I would put in question, why isn't there well, I guess they tried to do Black Avenger. That shit was trash. So never mind about that. But that's true. People are selected and picked from the ground zero.
Tired of hearing the same thing. You're tired of hearing the same thing from a certain person, from a certain person. Think Solo go say yes, whatever, Solo. But in my opinion, no. See, if this space would have died, that would have happened a long time ago. When this space was kind of formed and formulated, that would have happened. When there was a hit list, when they created a hit list to destroy people who, before the Black Manosphere existed, there was a hit list of people that these ladies wanted to YouTube to basically cancel before cancel culture started. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so I would say this would be a great test. And I know it would never happen. I know it would probably never happen, but here's a way to test how if the space would actually die, right? If let's just say that if these topics were generating $0, of money, I don't think there'd be a lot of YouTubers in this space, just to be honest. Like that would be a great test to see who's actually doing it for the money, who's not, who's just doing it just for the message, quote unquote message, or just to do some commentary. I think that'd be a great way to test that shit. But of course, this is YouTube. That's not going to happen. Dating is too big of a topic. It's not just, and it's not even on the Manosphere. That's just in general. Like that's that. I mean, people are making bank off the dating topic shit. And not just on YouTube, fucking everywhere, Instagram, TikTok, all that shit. So I don't know how they're gonna. I mean, there's just too much. There's so much. There's too big of a bag. Not to do this dumbass gender war loop shit. I mean, it's just too much. I mean, even on the female channel, shit, all them making money and stuff like that, back and forth, back and forth. But I do think if money wasn't involved, if there for some weird reason this content got like demonetized on a global scale on Black YouTube, it'd be interesting to see who's actually still out here doing content. Now, of course, you could still CashApp, all that other stuff. It's pretty normal for channels in this type of space to get demonetized. So I guess that'd be whatever. But I mean, what if people stop super chatting? People start cash apping, right? What if people just didn't care anymore? But that's never going to happen. I mean, dating is a big topic, so that wouldn't work. If YouTube makes a bigger cut and limits what channels qualify for super chats, oh yeah, maybe because the AdSense thing is already pretty bad, honestly. Like you're only making money AdSense wise if you're like a really big channel. But yeah, the super chat thing, if the super chat thing got affected, that would be kind of interesting. Oh yeah, right. Twitch did do they did a 50-50 split, I think. So a lot of Twitch people are running to YouTube, I think. Says that's what I've always said. If there was not money involved, would BCCs continue spreading the message? I don't know, man, because it's a lot of people. Once again, let me go back to this clip. Let me see. Did I close it? Damn, I think I did close it. Let me see if I can get it back open. Go back to the angry man over here. Who this guy? This is his damn job, bro. Like this is like his career. This is his career and shit. Oh, not that. No, I don't want that. But this is the clip where he was like, "Oh, I could have had the crown though." I was like, "Oh man, it's just funny. This is funny. Like I could have had the crown. These niggas let me have the crown to the space." I'm like, "All right, god damn. Like, do you want the crown for the message, or do you want the crown for what? Like, if it was really about the message, like, come on, I like that. That's some cap. It says some of these websites require a certain amount of engagement for partnership as well. If you're a YouTuber, even stricter with yeah, that's true. That's true. There is engagement requirements. That's true. That's true. Yo, share the like the stream, by the way. Share the stream. I know we're small channel here. We're cooning it out. Main channel is the reaction channel, but this channel will just be strictly this commentary and Talk Jump podcast and stuff. So like the videos and share the stream. Appreciate it. And just remember, chill the fuck out. And like this guy.
Tell me who next. This nigga salt like a nigga who just getting the best. See, I'm the best, man. I did it.
Yeah, we do this shit. Oh, Sexy Red, what's going on? Red. I mentioned you. Red been going in on Angry Man. I had to coon too. Like I saw you having fun and shit, and I was like, man, I need to get on. And I saw SKC with his shit and Lou and all them and Reg. I'm like, man, I gotta get back to cooning, man. It's been so long, man. Last time I was cooning was like what 2020? I don't know. Whenever I switched to my other shit. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, Sexy Red's funny as shit. You funny. But yeah, man. I would like to see where the space would have gone if the money wasn't involved. But y'all remember, or some of y'all remember, Oshay was claiming, "Oh, I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor." And by the way, I have an older brother who's a doctor, so I know what the hell they go through. And yeah, what happened to that shit? And then he became a full-time YouTuber, which is there's nothing wrong with that. No hate. It's a hard job. Yeah, Red, you're pretty funny. And keep in mind, a lot of things don't make me laugh. So, yeah, you're definitely funny. Yeah, he's no doctor, but no hate. He could be a YouTuber. But once again, I found a space when the Brother Pill arc started, and once he did the spin move and went to let me do celebrity news, man. That's when, like I said, dude, that's when I was like, man, why didn't he just continue with the Brother Pill, man? Like I thought Oshay's old content was way better. Like when he used to interview STEM people, black or whatever, non-black people, Brother Pill. I was always in this chat chilling. I was really enjoying that shit because he had LER here who was chill. Oshay, man, dude, Brother Pill, man, that shit was good, man. I don't know if he still has that up, but man, that was good. Like to me, that's his best content. All this shit that he's doing now, whatever. I could honestly care less. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, for y'all who like his celebrity news shit, I mean, I guess that's cool, but we all know that's bullshit. Yeah, we all know. Whatever. Let's keep listening to LER here.
Hold up, fam. And what happened was, some of those guys did their own thing, and some of those guys came in kind of united in this space. But everybody pretty much is bigger than they were after that. I don't know. I forgot that hit list. So if it would have happened, it would happen a long time ago. Me personally, no, it's not dead. Because in 2 weeks and 3 weeks, people will be talking about something else, and then it's going to be like, oh, I forgot about that. So if we didn't, drop off the face of the map from that hit list, which would have been the prime time to kill this space, and all the things that happened in this space and outside of this space, didn't happen. You know what? Solo said the white girls come to space. He be bringing the white girls, by the way, y'all. Solo is the Snow Bunny Whisperer, so every white girl is kind of connected to Solo. So it's all his fault. It's all his fault. Just for the record, it's all his fault. The other thing, I don't think there's been times that things happen in this space, and it has been blow-ups in this space where people actually make content in this space, and people thought, oh, it's over. Kept going. Kept going.
Yo, I don't know if y'all remember. Does everyone remember the April Fool's massacre? Yo, yeah, man. Were y'all here for that? Was that last year? 2021? Oh no, that wasn't last year. That might have been. It was either 2022 or 2021. Yo, the April Fool's massacre. We called it that shit. Yo, that shit was crazy, man. That was before. I don't think Fight Club existed. Oh, okay, 2020. Man, dude, that was a day. That was a day, man. I'm not gonna lie. When shit happens like that over here, that should it'd be funny. I mean, there's a lot of fuckery, but goddamn, like that, you can't get that from McDonald's, Fight Club, and LapeefNetwork though. You can't. That's some damn Mansford shit. That shit was crazy. Well, it was like a mixture of Mansford, I guess, like Rose Sector shit, but that shit was crazy. 2020 was something, man. That was something. Let's keep going.
He said, "Hey, bring up. That's all right. You gonna bring another. You gonna bring one. It don't matter, you know." And then on the flip side, there've been people who are not in this space. You get what I'm saying? Who, for some odd reason, tied to this space. Do you remember what was it? A couple of months ago, they had the guy shooting up the subway in New York, and somehow he was tied to the Black Manosphere. This is it's dead, bro. Okay. This space gets it gets a lot of bad PR, bad publicity, and a lot of times it's not from people in this space. Like if you're black on YouTube and you really F up, all you got to do is make red pill quote unquote content and then blame us.
All right. So this is my thing. Once again, I want to hear, like, give me like some because technically, right, a victory for the space would be like changing laws and stuff like that. Maybe creating new businesses or something for men or something. I don't know. Like, okay, cool. I'm down for that, yo. I'm down. But I just don't see anyone covering the shit. So, like, if there's something that's good that's happening that's actually positive, right? Like, where is it at? I mean, I don't hear anyone, and this is a word of mouth in this space, right? I don't hear anyone mentioning it in the chat. I'm sorry, fucking Perfume Sama going mainstream and talking to hoes, that's not a victory to me. I'm sorry. That's not, I'm thinking about, like, I'm talking about some businesses, something, I don't know, programs for fucking young black kids, something, I don't know, anything like that. I'm cool, I'm down. Shit, I don't know. Sorry, Mansford meetup, no, that don't count for me. Sorry. Anything else? Like, yo. So the bad PR thing, yo, to counter that off, show us the good shit. Where's the good shit at? No one's talking about it. And sorry, Kevin Samuels blowing up. That shit was that ain't no fucking victory. That ain't no victory, man. And yeah, the Theo shit, that was lame. I mean, shout out to him teaching IT stuff. That was cool, but I thought that shit was funny when, oh well, we're teaching IT at the meetup. Nigga, this shit ain't about IT, right? But I mean, cool. I'm not gonna diss the IT shit. I mean, I'm a IT dude, so how am I gonna hate on IT stuff? That don't make any damn sense. So I can't be a hater of that. But okay, how do I counter off the PR shit? Right? Then we had the fucking Manosphere magazine scheme that happened. I like how that shit just kind of fell off the earth and everyone forgot that shit. That was funny. We had the meetup shit. We have some niggas camming up that shouldn't be camming up and shit. I don't know, man.
You don't even have to blame us. We're gonna get the blame anyways. You get what I'm saying? So if this, like, think about it in my silly way. If this space is dead.
Well, no, I actually agree. Like, I don't think that the space is gonna get blame 100% anymore, because now you have, like I said, you have McDonald's, Fight Club, and lapeef and all this other shit. Greater Black YouTube's doing the same, doing nigga panels. So it's not just the space anymore. So that's long gone. The space is not the whole unique source for nigga panels. That shit is all over the place now. All right. So I mean, I don't think y'all gonna get the blame for that shit. I don't think so. Crimson, yeah, owns half these niggas. I'm not even a hater. Shout out to her. I don't know why y'all are so unique, like fascinated by her though. But I guess she's pro men, right? I guess so. Good shit. I'm not gonna hate. I mean, whatever. I'm just not a fan of her, but it's all cool. I'm not a hater though.
Then who you gonna have to blame? Seriously, who? oh, these dudes are this, that, and the third. Not really. Not really. You know, this space was dead before Kevin blew up. This space was, you know, then he blew up. Where you gonna go?
Okay, and another thing, to fix PR, right? Why don't solution, right? Put the people up that are like the LERs, right? Put LER up. That would be good PR. Put fucking Ike. Put Ike. Dude, put Ike up. It'd be good PR. Put those dudes up. But once again, you're on a platform where it's about views, likes, and clicks. And, you know, nigga, some niggas are just not tap dancing hard enough. I mean, that's what it is. Shit. Y'all, they almost put Austin Hollerman on. Why? Because, well, he was young, pandering to the passport niggas, had a fucking passport tattoo and shit, and he got some views. Oh, hey, let's pick him. They almost picked him. Almost, until he fell off the ship and said, oh, I'm not passport pro anymore. Started taking those L's, and then niggas said, oh, fuck that. Not him. They can't choose a mad bus driver because he has a helmet on his head and shit. Not a hater, but nigga, you got a bucket on your head. Sorry. That shit is funny as fuck. Sorry. It's just funny. I'm a fan of MF Doom and shit, but goddamn. I'm not gonna put a damn bucket on my head. I get it. Just get an avatar. Shit. Like, what's the point putting a bucket on it? You could just get the damn avatar. I don't know. But if you want good PR, I mean, I thought there's certain people you could put up. I mean, then you got TLA. Nah, fuck that. That shit, that guy corny. You got MTR, the one nut Dragon Ball nigga. Fuck that shit. That dude done sold out.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! What, 9,000?
And the guy made MTR, once again, he made a video, I think, a while ago. Oh, why I left the Manosphere. Like, God, dude, you got to make a video about this shit? But you do the same content. You're just interviewing chicks and stuff. Isn't that the same? Well, it's the same shit. Like, what changed? Nothing. Nothing changed. I don't understand why you would make a video on that. Target audience is pretty much Black YouTube. Men, women, and others. Pretty much, you know. He'll cover, you know, same topics Black YouTube covers mixed in with this attorney's knowledge, and that shit worked. So yeah. And he's not a bad YouTuber. He's doing well. Shit.
Oh, remember, and I'm gonna say this in this way. When Kevin passed away, you know, rest his soul, it wasn't really people in the Black Manosphere trying to replace Kevin. It was people outside of the Black Manosphere who thought it was an easy come up. You know, oh, it's lit now. I'm gonna put on my dress. I'm gonna put on my dress clothes. Now I'm gonna put on some glasses. I'm gonna strike a pose in the camera. It's like, cut it out, dog.
You're right about that, though.
You know,
you're right about that.
I feel you on that, there, brother. You know, same thing happened.
You're right about that, though. Damn.
Less than a month ago. Was the space dead because of the passport bros thing? You know, that was right before this. You know, no, oh man, it's dead, bro. It's dead, bro.
Okay, and once again, the whole dead thing. Okay, once again, it's the internet, man, and the dating topics are just too. I mean, the dating. Oh, okay, right. Thinking as a YouTuber, the dating content is evergreen content. I know people don't like. They may not like that, but it actually is. It is. You know, those dating topics, that's why they're so successful. Evergreen. That means you can talk about them yearly, monthly, every season. They can stay relevant because dating is an extremely relevant topic. That's global, you know. So I know we don't want to admit it, but if the content of the space and Black YouTube dating community is about dating, right? That's evergreen content, man. That shit will never die. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a whole dating industry. I mean, that shit is yearly, man. So the only way the space could potentially die is the space would have to be covering a certain topic where 100% of the space covers, and that topic just dies in the water. Then it can't be some thriving industry like the dating industry, right? It had to be something else. So yeah, I'm sorry, man, but I know, and hey, I'm guilty of making fun of the reset topics because they're funny. I mean, I don't take the topic seriously anymore, but I'm just, like I'm here cooning. Keep that in mind. Here cooning. I'm not taking shit seriously at all.
Why so serious? Let's put a smile on that face.
Yeah, you gotta be. Yeah, I'm just here for the fun of it. But the content is evergreen, and that's just the truth. So, yeah. Okay, well, yeah, true. Yeah, that probably won't happen though. But yeah, people are always gonna talk about it. And then not just that, look at the fucking celebrity news. I mean, or news in general with celebrities. Oh, they did this, they did that, all that shit. I mean, that shit's that's yearly content, man. That's not gonna disappear. I'm sorry.
Really? I'm smiling because I'm about to start acting. I'm about to start unacting like LAR because it's not a character. It's just me being chill. But you're about to get the person that everybody you shaking their head at like, oh Lord, he off the chain today. Let's just be honest, man. A lot of time, the reason why people think this space people who want this space to die is usually because you're a coward. That's all it is. Like a lot of y'all are just cowards, and this space actually gives you the content you need in life, but you don't necessarily want to know it's associated with this space, or you don't want your family and friends to know it's associated with this space. So people who want this space, quote unquote, dead, appreciate it, man. People who want this quote unquote space dead are just people who, guys who sit, like I said, guys, girls, don't matter. People who are sitting at home and just, I think like this, but I don't want my family to know. Like being in this space, being in a
Okay. All right. So I had real life example, right? Now this hasn't happened too much. And I did have one chick fucking ask me about Kevin Samuels. That shit was cringy as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I did have a chick ask me about the pills. That shit was fucking creepy, yo. I was like, what? Pills? Medicine? NyQuil? What? I was like, oh shit. It only happened once though. I was like, I need to watch out for this chick. Why did she know this shit? And thanks to the fucking Perfume Sama arc, well, all the niggas go, oh my god, I want this shit mainstream now. Well, great. Now, once again, pros and cons. Now, more people know about this shit. Never ever have I heard a chick telling me, oh, I know about the pills. I'm like, yo, what? It's cringe. And I don't agree that the space is dead, but I will say that I think the pills are extremely compromised. It don't even fucking matter, honestly, because a dude or chick, whatever, can say, "Oh, I'm black pilled in the chat." Nigga, I don't know how you live your life outside, and I don't necessarily care. So you telling me that you're whatever pill in the chat, like, come on, stop. Stop. I hate that shit. I really do. It's corny. I don't know why people are trying to prove to each other in a space like this who's more pilled or not. It's just fucking stupid. We just found out earlier today about fucking David Carroll. We'll see. We saw how red pilled he was. This shit don't really matter. It don't matter. Live your damn life. These pills don't matter. Don't let these pills decide your life choices. Please don't do that lame shit. Please. For the young people. I mean, god damn. Don't go on the internet, fucking search up fucking some pill guru. And I mean, unless it's about like, well, if it's about self-development or self-improvement, fine. That's cool. I'm cool with the self-improvement piece. I'm cool with that. Like that's cool. But don't let your life be defined by these niggas online or these women online. Both ways. Shit. Please. It says celebrity news could potentially die out and become more influencer gossip. Well, yeah, that's true. Look what happened with all these podcasts popping up and covering the news better than the actual news. That's true. That's true. I feel the same way when I found out one of my friends watched. Oh man, yeah. See, that's nah. Yeah, that's cringe, man. I don't. Yeah, this Manosphere shit, I don't really talk about in real life. Honestly, I don't, and I actually prefer it that way. I actually prefer it that way. I'd rather not, unless you're in a chat. We talk shit, you know, joke around, you know.
The black manosphere in the black community is kind of like being a Republican in the black community. You know, that's what it is. Like you don't want to let the family know that you're a Republican and a conservative. Yeah, if they find out it's over, I never get grandma's mac and cheese again. You know, it's like, but this space is dead. No, you just scared. Like, here's the thing about the Pearly thing, right? You know, here's the thing about the Pearly thing. She's okay, even forget the race part. She's saying the same thing we've been saying for years. The difference is, you know, for the black people who over there, you needed to hear from a white woman saying it. You need to hear from a white woman with some black folks in the UK saying it. That's it. If you got your heart broke because, you know, the black manosphere was too toxic for you and you needed her to say, because it's black women in the black manosphere and outside of the black manosphere, they say the same thing and they get a lot of views and numbers, you know, as this space per se. So if they have a blow up or falling out, you gonna stop watching them? I doubt it. But who you gonna blame? The black manosphere. It's y'all fault. It's y'all fault, brother. It's y'all fault. Y'all shouldn't have let the women in. Well, you use the black manosphere. You shouldn't have let the women in. It's funny for some of y'all to say that when y'all watching these women's channels. Y'all like it when these women on these panels. Y'all shouldn't.
LER. Like I said, maybe LER has critiqued Oshay behind the scenes. Maybe, yeah, probably, hopefully. But clearly, if he did, that shit didn't work at all. Oshay's been put up a lot of women up. If you go to Oshay's channel right now, that dude has like 20 fucking Pearly Things videos. He's doing his thing, content strategy. I get it, shit. But like I said, there's just no TSA gate for this shit. Anyone could enter and exit. Honestly, shit. You could exit, come in a new name in the chat, and you're brand new, nigga. Like, for real. You know? And I always thought, my theory was that, like, let's say there's a chat full of like 300 people, right? I'm guaranteed, dude, that some of those people in the chat are either women under male avatars or shit. Maybe, honestly, I could see fucking couples in the chat, maybe just trolling in the chat to see what people be doing in chats. Some fucking Skittles probably in the chat. Who knows? You never know. The entry is open, man. There's no gate or TSA scanner, you know, nothing. You know, there's no IQ test to go who goes into space and shit. There's no test. There's nothing. It's just the internet, the fucking internet, man.
Let the women in. Oh, she fine. I'm tuning in for this episode. She kind of thick. So, you know, it is what it is. You want the space to die, but you want the space to live, you know. I look at the black manosphere sometimes, and like as Paul Mooney would talk about, you know, Paul Mooney would talk about black people and people who imitate black people. Everybody want to be a nigga, don't nobody want to be a nigga. That's what the black manosphere is. The black manosphere is. Y'all everybody want to be black manosphere, but don't nobody want to be black manosphere. It's just like, okay.
Sounds like just like Oshay. That sounds like Oshay. That sounds like MTR. When there's a victory, like, you know, well, quote unquote victory, when Perfume Sama, Cam Samuels, was doing his thing. Oh yeah, everyone wanted to claim that shit hard. You know, when he was roasting and cooking Keisha and Tyrone and shit, and Toby, African niggas. Niggas were claiming that shit hard. You know, and then niggas left again. So once again, what LER's talking about, his Hokage Oshay was doing the same shit. An IQ test would eliminate 90% of creators. Man. Right. Well, yeah, Platinum. Yeah, that's the channel. Shout out to him doing his thing. Yeah, he's doing his thing with the game shit. You know, all types of. I subscribe to that shit just to. I listened in one day. I was like, okay, that's funny though. He's funny though.
You got people in the space. Yeah, I'm done. Then next week I'm back. You get frustrated in this space, you know. So people who are on that, you know, the space it's not gonna make it. Do what? Like it's not gonna make it because you said so. Okay, well, here's the thing. If it's not gonna make it, you're gonna stop watching, right? Because I am subscribed to a lot of people in this space, and I can see by their subscribers and their views, them views and subscribers ain't going nowhere. So I don't know how it's dead. I don't see it. I'm just gonna live in reality. Now you got people who wish it would die. You know, of course, you got people. I need them to go. I need them to go.
I think think you're talking about Rich. I think you're talking about Rich, man. That sounds like Rich though, or Big J. Shout out to Big J. It sounds like Big J or Rich saying that. I do agree though that it is very it's a strong habit to kind of exit, and then go back, exit, go back. I did that shit. Shit, I'm doing a coon stream right now. I'm cooning right now. You know, we're here cooning. I'm guilty as charged. I'm guilty as shit. But I mean, hey, I took a decent break. Shit. I did like a fucking 1-2 year time skip in this shit. So hey, it's all good, right? Not too bad. Right? So yeah, coming and going. Yeah, that's definitely something. But I think that's good though, man. I think that's good to take a little break and shit. It's not bad. But once again, I'm back just because I want to coon. I mean, I'm coming in with a different angle. I'm not here to change anyone or whatever, or do what y'all want to do. You know, follow who you want to follow. It's all good, and I can't stop y'all from doing anything. Honestly, I'm just here to laugh. That's it. That might sound bad, but come on, man. Look what the fuck's going on, man. Can I laugh? I want to laugh. Shit. But let's keep going.
And even like I said before, even if guys in this space were, even if myself and the 90% of the black men who are in the black manosphere stop making this content, you would all of a sudden want to hear it. It'll be, brother, where the brothers at? Where the black manosphere? I can't believe it's gone. I can't believe it. We seen that, like, you know, y'all forget, like, we saw how people responded to David Carroll pass. And he was doing his stuff in a sense, hitting on the low. You had to, you know, send how you say, send me the link. I'll send you the show, basically. You know, when Kevin passed, man, I can't believe it gone. Y'all watching, y'all still watching, y'all going back and watching them. Y'all watching clips, y'all watching shorts, y'all got people bootlegging this stuff on YouTube, and you watching their stuff. So we see how this is going. Is it dead? No. You know, we just in a situation. But that happens. Not the first time, not the second time, not the 10th time, not the 20th time.
Okay. So wait, I'll say this. Now, the problem is, it's another potential problem. And this happens a lot. If you're coming in this space trying to change something as a YouTuber or whatever, or you think, because I think a lot of people enter the space are extremely naive, right? They're extremely naive. They think the space is something that it's not, and then after they've been here for like a good couple of months or a year, then they start changing up, and then they come off as, oh well, now he's a hater, now he's a grifter, or whatever. But it's extremely common. Shit, I guess I'm guilty as charged. I guess because I thought the space was something else that it was, and I was like, ah, shit, damn, oh shit, y'all play. I didn't know, you know, probably, and then. Well, we didn't know the Perfume Sama arc was going to happen, though. So, you know, these arcs really do change up the space. Like the arcs really do change up the behavior of the space. So if you're going into the space now, oh golly, man, and you're like, oh, what type of content do I do in 2023? Well, you might start copying the Fight Club and, you know, the Anton Daniel shit, the LapeefNetwork shit, honestly. I mean, what else? What type of model do you have? I mean, you're gonna look up just Pearly Things and all this other shit. So, man, I think if you're gonna enter this space, you gotta kind of observe it from the chat or in the clouds, and then just make a decision after some months or something, because I'm just telling you, if you're trying to go into space back in like 2019, before the Perfume Sama arc, like if you came in here during the Brother Pill arc I think you would have probably enjoyed it a lot more than if you entered during the Perfume Sama arc when all the Cammy Samuel shit was going on. Yeah, man. Oh, God. I think that would have been a rough time to enter. It would have been a rough time. That's just my thoughts. I don't know. But more people are more people are making money now. I guess that's a good thing. More people are monetized and getting super chats and shit. I mean, if that was a big concern, I mean, you eventually had a good time, I guess.
It's not. This space is weathered way worse. Sorry to tell it to you. Like, and sometimes the thing about it is, some people don't want it to quote unquote grow, quote unquote prosper, or whatever. That's another reason why people actually want the space to die, because the Black Manosphere itself and the economy that is built outside of the Black Manosphere for other content creators, they would love to just like.
He said economy. I gotta play it. I didn't know he was gonna play that.
Mama, economy make me understand all the numbers. Why daddy's all over.
He said economy. You know what I'm gonna start doing? Anytime I hear someone say economy, I'm gonna play that clip. That was perfect. All right.
Because for the most part, a lot of folks listen to, I would say, let's just say the Black Manosphere got about 30 people. I would say you really got 10 people that people frequently watch and have volumes, So, and those people names, you got your Oshay, now you got Angry Man, you got Crimson Cure, you got Book of Alpharonomy, you got Black Ram. You get what I'm saying?
I forgot about those people. I don't even watch those people.
I don't get that either, fam. I think his family's probably gonna get on that though. You got Steph is Cold,
Seriously?
Mediocre tutorial review, really. But
Steph
just like some of those people that I just mentioned, some of them like I ain't in the space no more because of people hating on them in this space, right? So the space, even with them saying I'm bowing out because of too much, because y'all hating too much,
those guys,
the space has still been impactful. It still kept moving. It still kept pushing forward.
How would you even include those guys? Steph is Cole, the nigga. Really? Him? Those guys? See, once again, that's why, like I said, dude, I can only watch maybe like 4 people. I can't take that shit seriously, man. Nah, I could not take that shit seriously.
And even those people that kind of wash their hands for a time being or whatever, they still make the same content. They just said, look, man, I'm out your hair. You ain't got to diss me no more. I'm out of the way. Go have at it. But they're still making the same exact content. There's nothing different. Take that for the most part. I say for the most part. So that's another issue. Now, the other thing that comes along is this. There are people who want to kill the space. Definitely. What's happening, fam? Definitely people who want to kill the space. Because for one, this space has been too highly impactful on Black men's voice. Not just in the relationship dynamic, but that was predominantly what people talk about it. This space has been so ahead of the curve. This space has made, even using the dynamic with the relationships, this space has made feminists and I'm sorry, fam. I looked at the name and I just flustered. What's happening? This space has made the academic side and the regular side of feminism kind of look sideways. They've given us too much evidence for us to put out to say, told you this was messed up. This space has predicted, and this is a shout out to BGS because he's at the forefront of the predictions about life. What's going on in society,
come on,
and global politics as a whole. That's really what
he's
the foundation of that.
The BGS shit.
Didn't necessarily predict COVID, but predicted that something like COVID would happen before it happened. Talked about AI in this space.
Oh
yeah,
God.
3 to 6 months. People looking for something. Appreciate it. Exactly, Sloan.
Really?
So this space has created that.
Talked about AI.
No, Shannon. Okay. My answer is no, fam. No, sir.
Okay.
I would say not so much blue. We look at people blue sideways. But purple, like, we got people who are in the space when it's convenient. When it's convenient to be in the space, they're in the space. And then when something like this happens, and that's how you find out when people are really in or not in this space, because they like on the fence. Because when stuff happens, then they turn around, you see, I told you it was like this. It's really not. It's like, shut up. Yeah, shut up. And then when the space start cooking and having momentum, the same person pops up. Yeah, and there's a brother who's been in the space for a century. What's up, Game Changer? I've been here. It's like, shit.
Yo, yeah. You know what made something? It was kind of cringe. Y'all know him. You'll probably know him. There's this one dude in the chat. I think his name was Silent Lamont. I think he's the guy who said that shit. He was like, "Yo, man, I've been in the chat for years, man. I got rank in the space." I was like, okay. I don't know. That shit was kind of cringe. I get what he was saying. He's been here for a while, but god damn, dude, come on, man. Come on. Just come on. Try not. I'm not a hater ass nigga. God damn it. I swear I'm not hating. I swear.
All right, everyone. Chill.
That shit was funny. Maybe to you. It's not to me.
You know, that's what goes on. And then we got to talk about it. You know, we tried to tell them about that, Ray, about AI. And people say, the Black Manosphere never talked about AI. Yeah, we did. Oh, yeah, we did. That was a big thing for a good minute. You know, that was tied into the red pill content. Okay, the woman ball player, got you. And whether people talk about this part or not, I don't know. This space actually fuels a lot of female content in the sense of what the Black Manosphere is. Think about it. Black men on YouTube talking about this stuff. What's up, Kevin? You know, the black men in this space are basically underground. Like you brought up the rap comment. But Black women are on Fox, you know, Lifetime, TLC, and, you know, Bravo, and, you know, they're getting shows. They go on the networks. And you got to think about it like, wait a minute. These shows ain't never brought these guys from the Black Manosphere, but they brought everybody else up who's the antithesis to the Black Manosphere. So when people think about, you know, not necessarily just
oh wait, you know what? Good point. What's that channel called? Fox Soul? I'm not subscribed. I think I unsubscribed from that channel, but I remember they had Sean James on there one day. I was like, yo, Sean James, good shit. He was on there once. I was like, oh, that was cool. Shout out to Sean James. Stuff like that. But I guess it's like, well, if you're gonna pick someone to have on these shows, they would have to cam up, and I'm like, who would you pick though? From who? Like Obsidian or something? Obsidian? I don't know. O'Shea's? He's in Africa and shit. Who else? No one knows how BGS looks, apparently. I don't know. Who would you pick to have on an actual show or something? MTR? One ball nigga? Him? Pearly? Maybe shit. Maybe Pearly. I don't know. No, that'd be funny. That'd be funny as hell. I'd laugh at that.
Entertainment, but media, you don't think about all of the times that this content is suppressed while the response is public. The response could be on the Breakfast Club. Y'all remember when DJ Envy was dissing Kevin and didn't even know him? You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. And fast forward now, when Ayala Van Zant was on the Breakfast Club, like, I remember when Nas made Hip Hop Is Dead. People maybe just coming into this in the last few years. They don't realize there was years that with the gender war, with this particular space did the Black Manosphere, and you can say predominantly 2.0, we made it interactive with women to figure out the talking points and to debunk them. So a lot of times, even when you see guys, men and women on panels, and you don't necessarily see black men in the Black Manosphere on panels like that with women, because we already did it. But the formula does work. That's why it works so well for everybody else. It's already been done. So a lot of times we've got too much right. Like, we won the quote-unquote gender war years ago because we were just so far ahead of the women being right, to the point that even some of the content creators that y'all know that are females, they don't come over here like that no more. Not because they were all invited, but they didn't sound too bright. You know, it was like, So, and when you think about other groups, when they put stuff on black men or this, that, and the third, I don't care if it's the Cynthia G's, I don't care if it's the divestors, I don't care, you know, if it's the male feminists. When you listen to their rhetoric, they're not right a lot. Yeah.
No, I will agree. You know, he's right on that. I do agree that I don't think there'd be a Fight Club or Lapeef and all the other 30,000, 3,000 other channels that are just like them, the clones and copycats of the space. Now, yeah, I agree with that. I think because a lot of those convos, they're from this fucking space. I'm like, wait, these are the same old topics. That's why it's kind of, I don't really watch them like that. And maybe some people, I think Lou said, Lou said, you know, people just see these watches it because of the reactions from niggas. So I guess that could be a reason why to watch them, just to see who's gonna get triggered on there, you know.
They're not right a lot. They're because the news stories keep piling up. See, we don't like, and here's one thing. I'm not really a hater. Everybody, if you can be successful, go for it. You know, I listen to Pink Book Lessons. Dope channel. She's dope. Just in my opinion, she's dope.
Really?
She has nothing but news stories, but it has like a red pill spiel to it. And she got story after story after story after story. She's not even in the space, but like Oshay does it over and over and over again, whether it be Celebrity Junk or this, that, and the third. Angry Man talks a bit, he brings content in back to back to back to back to back. You get what I'm saying? Mr. Palmer, who's not really in the space, shout out to him, he's a dope dude. Stories he come out with back to back to back to back to back. You can listen to Book Alpha. You know, all these people.
Okay, wait. I remember Palmer. I think he talks about child support a lot, but at least he's targeting a certain topic, right? I don't know what he does now though. I think he's the one who came up with the baby mama terrorist shit. But I don't know what he does now. But yeah, he was talking about that shit. But yeah, I don't want to go through all the shit. But yeah, you get what he was saying. But there's some things I agree with him with. I mean, he's not insane. You know, LDR is pretty laid back. So this is one guy, The Truth as I Know It. This guy did a stream on the sellouts of the Black Manosphere. I was like, who is he talking about in this? I'm just a little curious. I don't know. I'm just curious what he's going to talk about in that. I'm guessing he's probably going to say Obsidian. That's like an easy ass pick, but I'm like, who exactly you going to talk about in this? Let me see here.
Yeah, right. It's not the manosphere, it's the cash. We got so many men that are willing to sell black men out, and for that matter, willing to sell black women out, sell the black family out for a little bit of money. So they want that Kevin Samuels money. They want that CashApp money. They want that Super Chat money. They want $1 million dreams. They want $100,000 paychecks.
Yeah, he did.
They want book
JT.
deals. Everybody wants to make some money by commodifying black pain, black dysfunction, a broken black family structure, and commodify it and make money and line their own pockets. And I just look at that, and to me, that's a form of cannibalism. I just look at that. I'm like, dog, this looks like cannibalism to me. Let me
cannibalism.
You guys want to hop in the chat with me, man? I'll drop the link here. Let's see here if I can find this. Here it is. Nice. Adults, not just children, not just teenagers in their young 20s. We got men in their 60s, 50s, 40s, quote unquote, talking cash shit about black men and black women and the black family structure, and just doing what we accuse the small hats of doing. You know, they go, oh, if black people had their own media, we wouldn't be treating each other the way that these other people, when white folks got a media company, we wouldn't do that to ourselves. And then we see that that's absolutely not true. That there's a plenty of people, almost an unlimited amount of black people that are willing to sell black people out for some money. This is very dangerous because this is us ourselves creating a culture that exacerbates a problem that already exists.
He sounds a bit one-sided. I mean, or is he including both the women and the men? Because it's both, like I said, it's an infinite loop of bullshit. So, I mean, the other side is trying to get book deals and sponsors and money and cash apps and super chats, just like the men are. So, is he just it looks like he's just one-sided. I don't know. Let me see.
And we can all see it. And what's funny is how many people ignore that. It's crazy how many people ignore that. We got so many people within the Black Manosphere.
Look at she, really?
Who egg it on, who throw money on people's live streams because they love the fuck shit. They love the drama. They love the anger. And this is, to me, this is going to have lasting repercussions for black people. Sheed, what's going on, brother? Glad you're here.
What's going on, man? Yeah, that's even like that, what's it, Fight Club, where they be on there. I don't watch it. I watch the little small clips, and they end up kicking people off if somebody pay to kick them off the show.
Okay, I don't have anything. Don't have anything against Sheed. She's pretty cool. I've seen them on my reaction channel, but this avatar is kind of questionable. I'm just gonna be real with you, bruh. And I think Ramil asked him, like, yo, Sheed, why you have this as your avatar? He's like, oh, I had different avatars. I was like, but who's this nigga? It's just like, you know, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. JPEG, I don't know. It's like, who is he? I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. Or JPEG shaming. I don't know. Whatever.
So it's like, you know, it's entertainment. You know, it's like the Coliseum. Just like when BGS used to have a Coliseum. That's all that is. It's nothing more than a Coliseum, you know.
Right.
And now you get paid to throw mud and everything else. I mean, even with the space, MOT been pushing this. I mean, it's kind of extreme when he was saying that the Pookie must die and all that stuff, but I kind of see where he's coming from, but it's kind of too extreme. You know? But at the same time, though,
crazy.
It has to be a line drawn between certain people and certain channels. And, you know, he's drawing the line in the sand kind of harshly, but to be honest, it's needed. You know, you got a lot of guys taping and trying to do this for money. You know, just say, hey, Oshay just went straight to the money. Oshay said, you know, I'm gonna do the celebrity junk.
Yep.
I'm gonna do this and that. You know, he got like 3 channels running, trying to make money off of them.
Exactly.
And hey, I don't mind you going out here doing it if you're doing it for the entertainment and giving a little knowledge with it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't mind, you know, I don't mind some fuck shit. I don't mind guys making money, but this is turning into a full blown. It's like people are replacing marriage, relationships, family, dating, like having a real authentic conversation that you would actually have one-on-one. Like if you're, you at the park or the coffee shop or out to dinner with a woman, you would actually have a healthy, type of conversation with her. But instead, because it's entertainment based and you're trying to get them views up, people are just talking wild. And then what that does is ends up creating this new culture where that's just kind of how we do things. And people are going to bring this into the real world. I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. He said something there a little bit. And that's something I used to say a lot that I noticed. Now, once again, I'm not subscribed to everything, so I don't know, but it just seems like there's a lot of content. Like when it comes to the dating industry content, the dating stuff, it just seems like there's like Black people are extremely invested in this content. And I'm like, I wonder why. Like there's a lot of podcasts. Like I would be interested to know how many white podcasts, dating related white podcasts versus how many Black related dating podcasts. I would want to know the number of that. I mean, maybe the white people have more dating content than we do than Blacks. I don't know, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I wonder what what is the thing that consumes the most out of Black YouTube? Is it the dating industry or the sports or what? I'm very curious because it does seem like, once again, after the Perfume Sama arc, dude, like it just seems like there's a lot of fucking Black people talking, men and women both, talking about this relationship bullshit. Not just on YouTube, on IG, TikTok. I mean, they made fucking Clubhouse, all this shit, Twitter, Space, whatever, Facebook. A lot of dating related topics. And it's like, I don't know. To me, it seems like Black people are the worst at relationships, but maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Maybe no one's perfect. I don't know.
Surprised if this won't lead to violence between more men and women, more separation between men and women. And like you said, Oshay, he with his Sunday Rumble, which was great for viewership and it was hilarious, but I wasn't a fan because I could see, like we can all see, what it was doing. And so I was listening to General Tito the other night, and he said, man, I was locked up, and then when I got out, Jackson, he like shit on the Manosphere. He tore my shit up. And so I wasn't here before Oshay. So I don't really know what it looked like, but I did see that Oshay kind of made it normalized within the Black Manosphere just to talk crazy about anything and to create these feuds and divisions between Black people. And that's one of the worst things that happened.
Yeah, that's even like with the big three. All of them, I think all of them, as far as the entertainment side, they had their beef when it came down to it. From what I heard was, a situation with a family member, then everybody kind of parted ways. But even before the first Manosphere, when they had a lot of those guys, I was on Wacky Channel. Wacky always talk about how they had programs, and him and another guy from the old Manosphere got together, got some old laptops, refurbished them, and gave them out in the hood. I'm like, that's what I thought the Manosphere was gonna do when I got here.
Oh, that
like,
sounds cool.
All these years in existence of the Manosphere, where's the youth programs that some of these guys started at schools? You ain't got to have your name say, I started this, because then somebody trace it back to you. But you could say, yeah, why don't you reach out to this program? Why don't you handle with this program? Or, just let somebody be the face of the program, and then you just boost them up. The same thing with politicians. Everybody's talking about.
Okay. So this is what I was talking about with Kevin Samuels. It's like people saw him as a victory, I guess, because, he came. And remember, Kevin Samuels wasn't trying to claim the space. But because he was successful and, was on the channel, Nigga Panels had a channel, niggas like, oh yeah, he's definitely in the space. But then, like, dudes were trying to take that as a win for the space, but although at the same time he wasn't claiming the space at the same time. But then when we saw this guy starting to interview, like rappers, he had a one-on-one with like Nicki Minaj. It's like, come on, man, like this has nothing to do about Black men being better for themselves at all. But I mean, that was a big sign when, like, okay, yeah, we're definitely in the entertainment space. We're interviewing hoes, rappers, stuff like this. I'm like, okay, but people saw that as a victory. I mean, of course he did, because he was getting a big bag. Can't hate on that, but I mean, yeah, he was in a Future music video. I'm like, what does that do to help men out? Like, I don't understand it. How is that a win? I mean, that's a win for his pockets. How's that win for the space that he don't even claim? during the Perfume Sama arc, man, if you didn't like anything said about Kevin Samuels, you'd get timed out in chats. Like it was really about that over there during that time.
Child support. It's so many different things that you can do to get around stuff, but nobody's giving the information. That's like one guy in this space I helped him with his child support. We talked about that. And he didn't know that if you lose your job or you're not working, go down there and get that modified. Tell them you're not working and they'll drop the support down. But a lot of guys, they don't know. So they just continue. You making $5,000 a week. They're going to still be taking that child support out like you're making $5,000 a week.
Right.
You didn't know. Hey, you can go down there and say, hey, man, I'm not working. And it's just a whole fear of the system. That's what's holding a lot of guys back. I remember with my uncle. My uncle was scared to go down there and tell them people that, he lost his job and he wasn't working for 6 months. Come to find out, as soon as he had to pay all that real money, they was like, dude, you just made yourself pay about $20,000 for no reason.
Yeah, you should have said something.
Yeah, and he was like, I didn't know. And they was like, we can't go and reverse it because to help you out, you should have been the one telling us. We still got to keep it like that. And so he was crushed, like, dang, my stupidity, my being scared of going down there to the court because they're going to lock me up because I owe. I'm like, dude, you could have owed $10,000. If you go down there and say, hey, they go $200, $100, I don't have no job, but this is the money I scrapped up from doing yard work.
What
They would have took
the Black Manosphere is doing. You go, why would he say that? But no, we understand exactly why you say exactly what you say. Salute, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But you have to understand, I work with the military and created complex systems. So I know how to disassemble and reassemble these things and see where these things are going in like 5, 6, 10, 15-year increments. And I always knew that this was going to end up exactly the way it ended up. Just like anything else. Once talentless people get a hold of tangible resources, they run it into the ground and they fucking destroy it. It doesn't matter whether it's hip hop or the black church or anything else. The moment they start pandering toward the least common denominator, this shit's a wrap. And that's just the way it is. I mean, and these people are doing it right in front of your face. Like, people are just pretty much telling you to your face that black men are incapable of doing shit else, except for talking about their failed relationship with the woman that they chose to be with. And so now their whole content is trying to figure out how to live with the woman that they chosen.
It acts like this black hole where it seems like it's just going to get worse and worse because, you look at some of these channels and somebody might be on the fence. Like, take this whole Just Pearly thing with all these black women. And they see these brothers caping for her, and they see that they're just doing it for money, for subscriber supremacy. They want that money. They want to get, flew out to England to go get on stage and maybe get 5,000 or 10,000 more viewers over in England or wherever because they're on her channel. So they're kissing her pale, pasty butt to, just so they can get a reward out of that. And then you got black women looking at that, and you know what they're thinking. These sellout motherfuckers, they're willing to support her after she was siding up with this white supremacist. Well, I mean, it's obvious to me how they're going to respond to that. They're really going to start tearing black men up. I mean, who knows where this is going to go? And you got leaders, so-called leaders in the Black Manosphere, and they're actually leading this.
Okay, so going back to the Pearly Mayo arc, I think a good kind of twist up on that would be like, let's say, because there are white dudes that pander to black women, by the way, like that have channels. It's just they never exploded like Pearly Things did. So I don't know, and once again, I'm not a historian like fucking Big J. I don't know if was there ever a Pearly Thing scenario where it was a white male that pandered to black women or some shit. And if it hasn't happened, it may happen in the future. Shit, it may just happen. But at that scale, I've never seen it. But I have seen smaller channels that are pandering, on the pick me side as a male pick me. Oh, I'm a white male. Everything about black chicks is positive and 100% good. And, just like, or just pandering to women in general. I've seen that before. But it would be interesting to see how this space and this black YouTube would react to that. A white person pandering to women, white, black, whatever, on like a Just Pearly Thing level. It'd be really interesting to see, that'd fuck all types of shit up. That'd be interesting. I don't know. But once again, the Pearly successful because, well, she pandered, she got the playbook, got the studio, got the talking points down, got everything down, got the networking, already had a good launch pad from her parents, rich parents. This is just a hobby for her. Like, she don't really care. She's just making money off the dating industry, dating black YouTube. And yeah, that's pretty much it. She don't really care. And I didn't even get time to cover fucking O-Man's interview here with the breakdown. Maybe I can get to that because so much fucking fuckery. It's like it's hard to fucking cover everything and shit. Let me see if I can get to that. I probably can't. Damn it. probably can't get to that. I might have to get to that another stream. But I definitely wanted to get cover that with Oman's pandering self. That was funny as shit. Let's see if they're saying anything else on here. But yeah, I'll definitely cover that one on another stream because it's just too much to cover. Fuck.
We're almost saying nothing about it.
I don't really see any reason to do any content anymore. There's really no need. Like I'd rather go to these school districts and license my products to them, so that way they can give it to the kid.
These men, it's like these men, they're like weak men who aren't, just like you're saying, they're not.
Biggest thing with a lot of those guys, a lot of the women are mad because the suckers, you know, and you always say they one blowjob be in this space.
Oh, look at Ira. Shut up.
A real man now. She don't need a real man now. She had 2 generations, 1970 to 2020, 50 years of not having a man in the fucking household. This is why when women, or even bitch ass niggas, whenever they get around actual masculine men or principal, they always have to fall back into this trolling or fucking ranking bullshit because they don't know how to act around real fucking men. So they have to kind of destroy the conversation and try to whittle it down to some meaningless shit whenever you show up. And then you have these bunch of kikiing ass dudes who be on the panel who just want to agree with the women, who just want to be seen by the women who don't give a fuck about them. So I'm just saying at the end of the day, this shit is already over. But you have to realize that there's other things that you can still do tangibly with these people, just as long as you ain't trying to bring them inside your house and try to make a family with them. They don't do damage.
Doing anything without money. You
ended up becoming a small league referee, like a city league referee. And I go, yo, dude, look, I know this. The one of the directors of officiating in the Division 1, and he's the one.
Look at Gabe.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I see. You see these panels, and they really think it's a good idea to bring on the worst types of women who don't want to get married, who don't really even like men, who's got a track record of choosing the wrong men, and then they bring them on panels to discuss relationships that they don't even want to have. That is bizarre, man. We weird, man. Black folks are weird. We are a weird tribe of people when it comes to family structure, and we don't even want to call it out for ourselves. I mean, when we're in our 70s, and you got teenagers now that are going to come to YouTube and see this. Hopefully, they take a lot of this stuff down or gets buried somehow in the algorithm. But if they get a hold of this and they start to talk to each other, like high school kids, and they start to have these dynamics like this, boy, that's going to be a major problem.
A lot of these young dudes are mad as fuck because they see now how much time that the majority of these people wasted. They're mad that things are not better because they see now how lost they are and they have solutions. The people are just as lost and they never tried to go to solutions. So now you have a bunch of young ass OGs around here who can't really go to anybody older to talk about anything because the things that all of these older individuals are talking about are things that these younger kids are already past. So you have like this gap of arrested development across the board that don't nobody want to deal with. Like we don't want to address the overstocked Negro problem. We don't want to talk about
the overstocked Negro problem. What?
I'm talking about people like you have a lot of poison ivy farmers here. Like nobody.
The black family and black relationships.
Yeah.
So then you fire up a YouTube channel and say anything and deal with the worst types of people to sell out your people.
Yeah.
Let's talk about business. Let's talk about networking. Let's talk about family. They go, nah, I don't want to do that. They just freeze up. And it was confusing me. Like, why wouldn't they? But what you're saying, man, brings all the clarity in the world. They don't want to because then they're going to be confronted about something that they haven't done in their real lives. They can't have that conversation without facing that mirror, and they don't like what they see.
Hey, here's the thing, man. You don't have to stand in that mirror for such a long time.
And she pops it at the last minute compared to if the chick lets you know she have kids. I got to take that video down.
Aren't there family channels though? There's family channels, right? They're not in the mess.
Hey, I was pulling up, man. I think it's my first time catching you live, man.
No, you've been over here a few times.
Micromobility, what I do and stuff like that. I think he's even kind of recognizing under the the brain trust umbrella when they were catching heat.
I don't want to hear about. I don't want to hear about the complex 3.0 shit. I've heard that way too many times. But yeah, we're gonna cover Oman's thing another time. It's just I started up kind of late. I started way too late. I started way too late. Oh, okay, on kids YouTube. Okay, that's good then. But yeah, we'll cover that. And I usually I'm gonna try to collect like little notes of fuckery that I and then do another coon stream. Let me see. Yeah, but we talked about, but a lot of this shit is just indifference. You just don't really need to care. I didn't even get to cover the fucking LapeefNetwork where the dude was crying and complaining when Six came in there asking, "Oh, are you African and where are you from? You got a non-ADOS hairline." I was like, "Yo, that's funny as shit." That's funny. But this guy was just having a rampage on the panel. I didn't even get to that. Maybe it's probably kind of old, so Yeah, man, it's I tried to space out the coon streams, but it's like there's so much shit happening, man. So yeah, chaotic truth. That guy, he was ranting on Lapeef. That shit was funny. Man, I was just he's going a bit too overboard. And then LapeefNetwork made like a community post on, basically about what they allow on their panels, all this kind of dumb shit and all that. And then Anton. I don't even want to talk about Anton. I didn't get enough time. It's just I didn't get a time to talk about that. What else? Oh yeah. So DJ Kuda had a stream about women visitors in the space. I'm sure he's talking about Omans and all this other shit that's going on. The Kuda stream is fucking too long though. It's too Kuda be streaming way too long, so I wasn't able to get that in. But yeah, David Carroll shit today was funny. That was funny. But yeah, man, I'm gonna do another coon stream in another couple of days. Just whenever there's a bunch of stuff funny that I could save and watch to my watch later list and stuff. You guys have any like funny clips that it's worth like checking out? Let me know. I definitely want to laugh, so just send me anything that's funny, and I'll check it out. But I appreciate people jumping in the chat. I know this is kind of late, so just bear with me. I'll try to do it a bit earlier. But once again, I'm in Black YouTube and shit, so I'm trying to like not stream at the same time with people and shit, because that's, I don't know, you know how it is, Black YouTube. But I'll see you guys later, man. And I hope everyone has a good rest of their day. Oh, and I hope you had a good Easter, by the way. Yeah. All right. I'll see y'all later.